Namo Sakyamuni Buddha. Dear Venerable Sangha Buddhist ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the weekly Buddhist news in English on Phật Sự Online channel. There are 7 major news of the week. Nam Định, ceremonial procession and worship of Buddhist Emperor NHAN statue. Hanoi, closing ceremony of the 15th Traditional Medicine Buddha Festival at Bang Pagoda. Ho Chi Minh City, over 600 profiles for tissue organ donation and body bequest registered at Giác Ngộ Pagoda. Hanoi, 10-year graduation ceremony of the 5th course monks and nuns at Vietnam Buddhist University. Đồng Nai, 30th anniversary of establishment of the affection class, UYện N Kindergarten. Đồng Tháp, seminar on tea serve culture in Vietnam and the world. Yên Bái, winter ASCETIC practice course organized for nearly 1,000 junior students in NHAN Pagoda. The following are the news in details. The ceremony of procession to secure the Buddhist Emperor NHAN statue, which was made of luminous red ceramic in the largest sitting position, began a journey of nearly 2,000 kilometers for 14 days, from December 6th to 20th, 2020. This distinguishing unique statue was created by the national artist and painter UYện N for many months of his art creation. On the morning of December 7, 2020, a large number of monks and nuns and Buddhists across the country will present at Thái Tổ Trần Thừa Temple, Nam Định Province, to attend the procession and secure the statue of Buddhist Emperor NHAN. This is an event on the occasion of the great celebration of the 712-year anniversary of Buddhist Emperor NHAN's ingress to Nirvana.
King NHAN is known as the Smart Emperor, a genius leader, an outstanding culturalist, great thinker, and an enlightened monk in the high realms. He left behind a special system of ideas about Buddhism, inaugurated the Trúc Yên Tử Zen lineage bearing the Vietnamese identity. The Buddhist emperor was associated with the victory twice to lead the Vietnamese army and people to defeat the Mongol army, the most powerful invader in the world at that time. After the famous victory, he took off the emperor's robe to retreat to Yên Tử Mountains to have his asserted practice and Buddhist transformation. His cleric status is highlighted by many Buddhists in countries around the world. The Vietnamese Buddhist Sangha decided to take the November 1st of the lunar calendar every year as the anniversary of the death of the king, the Buddhist Emperor NHAN for his Nirvana ingress. On the morning of December 14, 2020, the worshipping of the Buddhist Emperor statue at Vietnam National Temple, Ho Chi Minh City. On December 20, 2020, the Buddhist Emperor statue NHAN was securely positioned with Buddhist ritual at Trúc Chánh Giác Zen Monastery, Tiền Giang Province. After that, there will be the foundation stone laying ceremony for the space complex of Vietnamese Zen monks at the above-mentioned Zen Monastery.
On the morning of December 6, 2020, Most Venerable the Abbot Thích Bảo Nghiêm and the monks from the local temples lit the incense, listened to the patriarch to do a mass ceremony, officially closed the 7 days Medicine Buddha Festival at Bang Pagoda from November 29 to December 6, 2020.
During a talk about the significance of the 12 prayers of the Medicine Buddha and the practice method according to the Medicine Buddha Sada, Most Venerable the Abbot said, 7 days of the Dharma festival is meant to convey the content of the scripture, the Medicine Buddha Sada, which was mentioned by the Buddha as a medicine to heal illnesses of body and mind for sentient beings. Studying the wishes of the Medicine Buddha help us to enlighten the teaching of the Buddha and convey the good things to the community. During the past 14 years, the annual 7-day Medicine Buddha Festival has been a traditional beauty of Papua ashram practice. Every morning, the venerable monks of the preacher's training course in the northern region give Dharma talk. This is a good environment for novice preachers to practice their learned knowledge. At the end of the ceremony, the aggregated people continue to recite the Medicine Buddha Sutra, pray for the Dharma of Buddha to exist forever, epidemic disease to be dissipated, the world to be peaceful, and people to be joyful and happy. After that, the monks perform their own rituals of offering alms food, giving alms to sentient beings, praying for the richness of the nation, peaceful people, overcoming all disease, living a peaceful life, and it was the closing of the 7-day Dharma festival.
With the enthusiastic advocacy and advice of Venerable Thích Nhật Từ, the monks of Giác Ngộ Pagoda and the Today Buddhism Foundation cooperates with the National Organ Transplant Coordination Center, Ministry of Health, and the Faculty of Medicine, National University of Ho Chi Minh City held a registration ceremony to donate tissue, organs to save people, body bequests for science. This is the 8th year of the event at Giác Ngộ Pagoda in Ho Chi Minh City on the evening of December 6, 2020.
At the ceremony, Venerable Thích Nhật Từ, the abbot of Giác Ngộ Pagoda, shared about organ tissue donation, body donation, and the information about the organ transplant industries of Vietnamese and international medicine, the meaning and values of organ and body donation from the Buddhist perspective. Mr. Nguyễn Hoàng Phúc, Deputy Director of the Central Social Coordinations and National Organ Transplantation, sent his gratitude to the Venerable Thích Nhật Từ on the implementations of the campaign to register for organ donation and body donation over the years. He also shared about some touching story about life saving as a result of organ donation in Huế, Hanoi, and Ho Chi Minh City. The program registering tissue donation, organ donation for saving people, body bequest to science at Giác Ngộ Pagoda started in 2014 with 215 registered people, and more than 600 people have voluntarily registered in the beginning of 2020 so far. The total numbers of people registered to donate over the past 7 years at Giác Ngộ Pagoda is up to nearly 4,600 people. During the ceremony, the Venerable instructed the masses to chant the practice of selflessness and compassion sutra in order to gratitude and pray to the three jewels of grace to bless all those who have been bodhisattvas hurt, who devote themselves with organs, tissues, and body donation for medical.
On the morning of December 4, 2020, the Vietnam Buddhist University in Hanoi celebrated the 10th graduation anniversary for the Venerable monks and nuns of the 2006-2010 school year.
In witness, it was honored to have the Venerable Rector Thích Thanh Quyết, the Vice Rector, Venerable Thích Tâm Đức, and Venerable Thích Minh Tín, together with the monks and nuns of the Vietnam Buddhist University's Administrative Council. The past 10 significant years mark the maturity of the fifth course of monks and nuns, as well as a highlight of the discipleship and colleagueship of Buddha's followers who have been attached to the cause of Dharma propagation. Vietnamese society for generations has honored the teacher, the person who sows the dream, not only through poetry, musicals, but also the lessons that permeate in the daily life of Vietnamese, regardless of whether it is ordinary people or religious one. The former student monks and nuns prayed for the former teachers, disciples, commemorating incense sticks, and worshipped before the ancient patriarchal tower of Most Venerable Thích Thanh Từ, the former rector. At the ceremony, the former student monks and nuns of the fifth term of the Vietnam Buddhist University donated 100 million Vietnamese dong to the Study Promotion Fund of the Vietnam Buddhist University, and the former college 2 students also donated 20 million Vietnamese dong to the fund. Finally, the former student monks, nuns, and Venerable Thích Minh Hậu, on behalf of the entire fifth course of the Vietnam Buddhist University and second course shared, expressed the gratitude feelings for the 10 years graduation ceremony to the entire Buddhist mass.
On the morning of December 2, 2020, a ceremony was held at Dưỡng Chân Tuệ Uyển Pagoda, Đồng Nai Province, to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the establishment of the affection class, the ĐịNH kindergarten, and to raise offerings on the occasion of Buddha Amitabha Numa.
In witness, it was honored to have the venerable monks and nuns of Buddhist Administrative Council of Ho Chi Minh City with the permanent monks and nuns section of the provincial nuns subdivision and the abbot of the Vĩnh Nghiêm Patriarchal Sect Temple, accompanied by numerous Buddhists. At the ceremony, Master Nun Thích Nữ Tịnh Nguyện said, "In order to have the facilities and teaching apparatus as full and spacious as today, ΔÜịNH Kindergarten has constantly made great efforts in the construction, innovation, and creativeness for the best child and raising. Today's achievements are attributed to the encouragement of the venerable Buddhist Sangha leaders and the help of the authorities at all levels and the sponsors and philanthropists. Especially, the nuns in Phước Hải Pagoda and the teachers have taken proper concerns in difficulties associated with the school during the past 30 years." The school principal, Master Nun Thích Nữ Minh Nhiên, summarized the process of the school establishment since 1989, initially with 4 classes. Up to now, the school has a number of nearly 150 students. Many former pupils of the affection class now have grown up. Master Nun Thích Nữ Như Như and the Buddhist monks conveyed best wishes to the health of Master Nun Thích Nữ Tịnh Nguyện, with peacefulness in mind, Buddha's fulfillment, and forever playing the role of standing stone pillar for the nuns and monks to rely on. Before that, the monks and nuns had worshipped before the statue of Buddha Amitabha, and together with fellow Buddhists recited the sutra, burned the incense, prayed for the nation's peace, harmonious rainfall, serenity for the world and the people. It was also a peaceful prayer for the spirituality of the lost soul, the fallen soldiers, the dead fellow citizens, to be accepted in the Buddhist realms.
Talking about the Oriental traditional culture of East Asian countries, it is inevitable to mention the tea-served ceremonial culture. It is associated with sophistication in the way of processing and enjoying, with the characteristic of each culture. Therefore, the University of Social Sciences and Humanities, VNU Ho Chi Minh City, in collaboration with the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism of THAP Province, organized a scientific seminar with the topic Tea-served culture in Vietnam and the world, history, tea culture in a contemporary context, with a purpose to learn about the history and development of tea culture in Vietnam and the world. On the morning of December 9, 2020, at Sao Mai Hotel Hall, number 178 Nguyễn Huệ Street, Wood 2, Cao Lãnh City, THAP Province.
Presiding over the seminar were Mayor Nguyễn Ngọc Thương, Director of the Provincial Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism, Dr. Lê Thị Ngọc Điệp, Secretary of Party Committee, Chairwoman of the Council of University of Social Sciences and Humanities, Associate Professor Dr. Ngô Thị Phương Lan, Rector of University of Social Sciences and Humanities of Ho Chi Minh City. Attending the seminar were Venerable Châu Hoài Thái, Member of the Administrative Council, Vice Head of Information and Communication Section of the Vietnam BUDDHIST, Venerable Thích Minh Ân, Deputy Editor-in-Chief of Phật Sự Online channel, Buddhist monks and nuns in the province, Mayor Nguyễn Trọng Hương, owner of Lotus Flavored Tea THAP 10, and lecturers, researchers, experts, and enterprises representatives. Associate Professor Dr. Ngô Thị Phương Lan highlighted the meaning of the seminar. This is the first scientific effort to do research in tea-served culture in Vietnam and the world in order to improve the quality and level of tea, especially lotus-flavored tea. The seminar were also a part of a series of activities to celebrate the 91st anniversary of Mr. Nguyễn Sinh Sắc, the father of late President Ho Chi Minh. It can be said that the seminar is a bridge to connect Vietnamese good, especially lotus-flavored tea, a typical product of Đồng Tháp province, to introduce Vietnamese tea-served culture to the world. At the seminar, Researchers and scholars discuss tea in order to orient Vietnamese tea according to the conservation path of the world's cultural heritage. This seminar promises a potential growth of Vietnamese tea, and tea serves cultures of other countries with strong steps in the contemporary context.
During 2 days from the 5th to the 6th of December 2020, Master Monk Thích Đàm Thùy, abbot of ĐịNH Pagoda in Bai Province, held a winter retreat for nearly 1,000 junior students in the local district.
Caring for a young generation, preschool children of the country is a job that Master Monk Thích Đàm Thùy has been intrigued in with many years' effort. Through creating healthy playground for students in the local area, such as establishing Buddha Youth Club, organizing the summer and winter retreat. Attending the retreat, besides participating in activities according to the meditation course, chanting, walking meditation, listening to Dharma talk, test performance, cleaning in the pagoda's yard, meal taking, eating right in the mindfulness, the student practitioners were also allowed to participate in group activities, ringing the pagoda bell, grateful candlelight ceremony. From the beginning surprise of chanting, walking, and meditation, the students quickly were integrated into the pure lifestyle and performed well. The excitement with the joys of youth and the spirit, listen to understand, understand to practice, practice to have good joys, bring peace to oneself, one's family, and to everyone around. The 2-day retreat enjoyed together with full of joy ended with a night of lighting the candle to commemorate the 4 gratitudes, parents, teachers, friends, and fatherland. Also, we create a warm winter atmosphere for each participant.
Venerable monks, nuns, Buddhist ladies and gentlemen, the last news has signed off this weekly newsreel. Thank you for your attention and following. Goodbye and see you in the next program on psotv channel. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha.